Florida. Clavicular mag dumping an alligator live on Kick down in Florida. Now, do I think he's really going to serve any time? No. Why would you film your own crimes? And also an even bigger crime.
Now, y'all probably wondering what happened. Allegedly, for educational entertainment purposes only, Clavicular and a couple of his friends went to the Florida Everglades on one of those motor fan boats or whatever, and dumped on a alligator in his habitat, in his home. They went into the alligator's home, dumped on him, and streamed it live to Kick, right? So I think he's suspended from Kick, and I think he's facing 5 years or some kind of felony for what he did to the alligator. All right, what they did to the alligator. All right. My problem with this, hunting, you got to have a license. You got to have a permit. You got to have, in Florida, they really protect, right now especially, they really protect their native animals, right? Their native wildlife. Why am I saying their native wildlife? Because there's multiple species down there, mainly the Burmese python. Mainly the Burmese python that is overrun in Florida, causing damage to the native natural state of Florida, the Everglades. Those animals are legal to hunt. No permit, I don't know. Don't take my word for it, but in my what I see, you can go down there, and if you're brave enough, you can hunt. If you're brave enough, the key word, right? You can hunt Burmese pythons because they're trying to get rid of the Burmese pythons. You can do whatever to the eggs. You can do whatever to the snakes. You can do whatever. What he did to that alligator, he could have legally done to the Burmese python. If he's brave enough. All right. He did that to the alligator while he's sitting on a boat. He went to the water and did that to the alligator while he's sitting on the boat. Now, if he wanted to do that to the snake, he would have had to get out there and he would have got to get down and dirty. Even that, no matter what weapon he had to get his feet dirty. Okay, he might have had some big boots on, whatever, some Dora the Explorers splashing in muddy puddle boots. But he wasn't gonna do that. Not Clav. Not look smashing, face smashing, bone smashing Clav. Not gear taking and doesn't even look like it because he doesn't work out. Clav, who's a fitness influencer, who giving people life advice of how to do better in life and giving people looks advice. It reminds me of Wes Watson. He's a life coach, and look at him. Why these guys keep committing all these crimes and nothing's really happening? Huh? What is that? And nobody's even, certain people not even talking about it. Any traffic stop that happens, you see the Hodge twins talking about it. Why they talking about Clav or Wes Watson? At all. At all. Way bigger stories. Why they talking about them at all? Somebody in my comments, I made a video that was titled, "Why Isn't the Hodge Twins saying something about," it wasn't titled that, it was something like that, but I was talking about Hodge Twins and Tatum and all of them. Why are they not talking about Wes Watson? They talk about anybody else. Not anybody else. Certain people, but you know what I'm saying? Why are they not talking about this? Why are they not talking about Clavicular? That's crazy. Somebody in my comments was like, they don't know who Wes Watson is. He's not that famous. And like, the people they talk about is not that famous. Not famous at all. Not even a little bit. They talk about the girls at Wendy's and that they did bad. They did horrible. Wes Watson did way worse than them. Clavicular definitely right now doing way worse than them. Not worse than Wes Watson though. The alligator was not a person. You know what I'm saying? You messing up the natural habitat. That alligator probably had babies. That alligator probably had offspring. you know, or it might have been a male who can create. You know what I'm saying? You know what that does to that ecosystem? You know what that does to the Florida Everglades, huh? Do you not know? The alligator is one of the main creatures that can war with these Burmese pythons. One of the main ones. We ain't got enough Florida panthers. They can do it, but they can't do it because there ain't enough of them. There's only a couple animals in the Florida Everglades that can face that python. They help knock the numbers down. You know? So, those pythons, look it up. A lot of people don't even look this stuff up. Those pythons has messed up all the animals in there. The raccoons are almost extinct in that area. There's a lot of animals that's going extinct in that area. A lot of animals ain't big enough. They ain't strong enough. They ain't fast enough. That Burmese python took over. It was the perfect environment for it to take over. And if it's way bigger than a juvenile alligator, it's eating them too. It's eating them too. A Burmese python can get 15 feet. It could get 20 feet at max length. All right, I've heard rumors of Burmese pythons getting above 20 feet. You know, you only got two snakes bigger than a Burmese python. It's like the third biggest snake. You got the reticulated python, which is the longest snake in the world, and you got the anaconda, which is the second longest snake in the world, but it's the heaviest, most thickest snake in the world. Burmese python comes in third. You got other ones that's in there that's close, you know, the rock python, an African rock python, a couple other pythons. It's like 20 different pythons, all right? A lot of people don't really know much about animals. You got blood pythons. You got all kinds of pythons, all right? I'm not going to go through the whole list of pythons, all right? You can look it up yourself. Educate yourself so you can further understand what I mean. He could have done something else. He could have done that live. There's people going viral hunting these pythons in the Florida Everglades, bro. So now you got to get yourself incriminated and possibly locked up. I don't think he's going to get locked up. But if you do, see you later, alligator, clavicular. Clavicular. Do better. Mind your own business. Hey man, but no, this dude, he just did something in Texas, didn't he? Felonies. He did something running into people with his Cybertruck felony. Where dude was messing with him, but of course he wasn't gonna throw hands. He was scared of getting out the boat to hunt something he could have legally hunted. He don't want to get his hands dirty. He don't want to mess up his face. Clavicular, bro. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't understand it for one hot second. But it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, man. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. It's your boy, Rapid Time Fitness. I know a lot of people gonna make this video. I know Greg Doucette gonna make this video. I seen this on Kenny KO. That's where I got them clips from in the beginning. And what else? Who else? What else? Man, Clavicular. I don't understand it. But how do you keep getting away with it? If I'd done it, I'd have been in a cell, locked up under the jail. Who can tell? Oh well. But it is what it is, it ain't what it ain't. Like I said, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Holler back at your boy. I got things to do this morning, and I will be doing a video later on tonight in the gym. Get back on my fitness stuff, you know what I'm saying? Watch my fitness stuff. If you're trying to get fit, you're trying to build muscle, lose weight, whatever you're trying to do fitness-wise, good form, whatever. Oh, I'm tweaking some things too, man. I think I'm going to hit a PR on a deadlift really soon because I think I noticed some things. And I think Russell Orhe said some things he noticed about his deadlift, and I think I have the same problem. and that's a world-class powerlifter. We all, it doesn't matter the bottom to the top. It's a performance, all right? We all can tweak our performance in the gym to make it better, all right? It doesn't matter who you are, what level you're at, from beginner to expert to advanced, medium, intermediate, or whatever. It's a lifelong, it's a lifestyle. It's a learning process. It's a lifestyle. Fitness is a lifestyle. Everybody think that fitness is just something you do real quick, and then you, especially when it comes to lifting weights, if you don't understand what I just said, 9 times out of 10, man, and you got to look at a lot of people right now. I just saw Will Tennyson on a set of these. You know what I'm saying? And that's after performing at like Diamond Gym and all that. You got to think about it, man. There's a lot of people lifting wrong. Hussein Farhat, what's the dude? Julian Fitzgerald. A lot of these guys, man, they had these dudes in here training. It just going, that's not what working out is, bro. Chill with that. All right, you go, hey, peace.